Hey guys, welcome to the ID Programmer. This is the second part of our series of CSS tutorials. This tutorial deals with selectors, specifically simple selectors. We'll have other parts of selectors in our series. This part deals with simple selectors. So let's just create any folder in our computer, then just open it with any text editor you want. Let's just have a new folder called CSS, for example. Then open it with any text editor. In my case, I'll be using VS Code. Then the next thing is create an index.html, anything.html file, and the same for the CSS. I'll name it style.css. I'll just connect. First, I'll have the boilerplate code or the starter code. This is CSS selectors. So I'll give the title CSS selectors. Then come after the title and link it to style.css. Now I have linked my style.css to my index.html. You can get a tutorial for this to link an external CSS file to HTML file in my HTML series of tutorials. Okay, now let's go live. And as you can see, let's just use. Okay, now as you can see here, we have started our live server. If you're not using live server, it's fine as always. And let's just have our CSS. Now, for example, if you want to select your body in your CSS, you go to your style, and in the previous section, in the previous part of this tutorial series, I have demonstrated how, or I have explained what a CSS code looks like. So the structure is like, to just remember you guys, you have the selector, then the property, then the property value or the value. So this is how you have used CSS. This is the structure of CSS code. So let's select our body, then inside our curly braces, for example, let's just give it a background color of red, and you can see our color has changed like this. So you have selected your body. Any element you have, for example, it might be an H3. This is an H3. Okay, this is an H3. Now if you want to select H3, you just select it this way. Now this is some way of this is a way of selecting your HTML elements using CSS, and it's called the tag name selector. It's a type of simple selector. Now you can also use classes. Give it a class of, for example, hello, or you can give it a more definitive or self-explanatory name like container. Okay, now if you want to select it, you can use the dot, then write the class name. Now give it a background color of blue violet, and you can see it's changing, and even give it another property for our color, for example. So this is the second part, the second type of simple selectors. The next type is ID, and the same with ID, you can give it something like con. Okay, you go to your style. This time you're not going to use the period or the dots, you'll be using the hashtag. Then next, after the hashtag, you need to give it con in my case, then give it some background color again, okay, to blue. See, it is changing. So these three types are simple selectors in our CSS, and this is the tag name selector. If you need a comment here, okay, tag name selector, then you have the class selector and our ID selector. Okay, just have to comment this tree. Then this is all about simple selectors. Simple selectors. So in the next part, I'll be demonstrating combinator selectors. Will be a little bit advanced than the simple selectors. Then thank you.